Sam Diep with Inside Pool Extreme News, coming to you from the Horseshoe Casino at Derby City Classic. With me is Darren Appleton, also known as Dynamite, from Great Britain. And you've won your first 2 rounds of the bank pool already, right? What are you laughing about? What are you giggling about?
Like Dynamite, cherry bomb, it's good.
Okay. Well, you're coming off a pretty big win, the World 10-ball event. And immediately after that, you played in the U.S. Open. Didn't really do great. You said that winning the 10-ball event took a lot out of you. What does that mean?
Yeah, because after winning the World 10-ball, I partied for about 2 weeks solid. So I didn't have a lot of practice going to the U.S. Open. But I played a Euro Tour before I went to the US Open. So straight after the Euro Tour in Switzerland, I had to travel to the US Open, and I had to play the day after. So it took me 2 or 3 days to get over the jet lag. Felt a little bit flat in the event, but I didn't play bad, but I didn't play good, and I ended up finishing 25th. So it wasn't the end of the world.
Now, that was the biggest tournament that you've won, right? The most prestigious title you have. Do you feel like winning something like that, going to another big event, do people have more expectations of you? Yeah,
it was good going to the US Open because I got recognised more. Probably a little bit more expectation, but that's a good thing. That is what I'm playing the game for. I've been playing 3 years now, and that's the level I want to play to. But since the US Open and at Christmas, I had like a month off, and I'm determined to come back better this year. And cause like I feel as though winning like the 10-ball, it's given me a breakthrough now, and it's given me like a lot of confidence to go on to the next level. Cause I still believe that I'm not yet a top 16 player in the world, and that's what I want to break into. So the 10 balls give me like a great stepping stone to go on to better things, in my opinion. Like, and with the mentality I've got, that's what I want to achieve, or else there isn't any point in playing.
Okay. Now, speaking of breakthrough, you've made some changes in your life too, right? You're probably going to be spending some more time in the States and working with a new instructor. Yep.
I arrived in the States about 10 days ago. I went to Los Angeles just to have a little vacation there because I've never been. And then from there I spent a week in Phoenix, got some coaching at One Pocket off a legend One Pocket player called San Jose Dick. He's around 74 years old now, but in the about like 20 years ago and so on, he was like one of the best players in the world at One Pocket. And I felt as if I needed some help with the One Pocket if I'm going to compete. So he coached me really well. Learned a lot from him. I'd like to thank him for that as well. He'll probably like listen to this eventually. Yeah, and then like for the rest of the time, I was like matching up and practicing really hard. Stopped drinking, and because obviously like it's like the season now, so it's time like to knuckle down, get my head on, and yeah. So I'm going to spend a lot more time in America. Christina's invited me to Texas. You've invited me to Colorado. And Jay's invited me to Chicago, so it's all good.
Okay.
Free accommodation, it's great.
Well, coming into the Derby City Classic 2009, you are the reigning straight pool champion from last year. Are you going to compete again this year?
Yeah, definitely. Last year was the first time I ever played it, so to win it was a bit of a shock because I didn't really know the rules properly, but I could run the balls. But obviously since then I've like put a little bit of work into the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously this year I know the game a little bit better, so yeah. But straight pool, like there's a lot of great players, so you still need a little bit of luck. But yeah, I have as good a chance as anybody, I think.
Okay. And working with your new coach, helping you with your One Pocket game, do you feel like it's helped you with your banking here?
Yeah, it's definitely helped me with the banking. I feel more comfortable this year with the banks than I did the previous 2 years. So I'm definitely banking better. I learnt a lot with the One Pocket, but I still need to try it in the match arena, you know what I mean? So with the bank and the One Pocket, I've still a lot to learn, but yeah, it takes time, like any job, like to master the job, you've got to put the work in.
And amazing, this is only your 3rd year playing banks in One Pocket, right?
Yeah, it's only my 3rd time. I never practiced bank pool, so the bank pool's got to be my weakest game, I think. But you never know. I'm in the 3rd round. I haven't lost yet. So last year I got to the 6th round. So if I can like get around the 7th, 8th round, then anything else will be a bonus. But I just take one match at a time. And
so banking's your weakest game. What's your best game, you think?
Well, my strongest game obviously would be 8-ball. I think I'm as good as anybody in the world at 8-ball. But there isn't a lot of 8-ball tournaments about now. You know what I mean? So, but my favourite game is 10-ball, obviously. Okay.
And speaking of 8-ball, English 8-ball is kind of where you got your start, right?
Yeah, English 8-ball, I played for 15 years, but after I won the World 10-ball, I went back to England and I looked at the table there and I thought, I'm never playing that game again. Seriously, that's what I thought. So I haven't played that game at all now for about 6 months.
So it's easier going from English 8-ball to American 8-ball?
It's easier to go back to American pull after playing English 8-ball, but it's so hard to go back to that game because in English 8-ball, the balls are really small, the pockets are small, the table's a lot smaller, the cue's like a 7mm tips, so the pockets are really tight, just like you. And
your brother Shane is also a professional player, right?
Yeah, how do you know he's called Shane? You've been checking me out, haven't you? Yeah, yes, he does play English 8-ball.
Okay.
And he's been playing like the same amount of time as me.
He's had quite a bit of success as well.
He's done okay. He's like ranked number 15, 16 in the world at English 8-ball, which is good. So he plays to a very good level, but he never really tried his hand at American pull.
Do you feel like he's had an easier road playing English 8-ball than American 8-ball? For you?
For me?
Like, has he had an easier journey than you've had? Playing with
yeah, because we English 8-ball, you don't really need to leave England really. It's all played in UK, so you haven't got to do a lot of travelling. It's not as global. Obviously, like with the American pull, there's a lot more players. The standards are a lot better. You got to do a lot of travelling. There's a lot of different types of games, so there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn. And I believe like there's a lot more skill in American pull than there is at snooker or English 8-ball.
And I understand you also do some community work when you're back at home.
Yeah, community work. What do you mean?
Some charity tournaments. And stuff.
I've done charities before because family members have died like of cancer, so I've like done some work like for cancer research and stuff like that. And yeah, and I do quite a bit of coaching as well.
Excellent, working with the kids and stuff, right?
Yeah, and you?
Very rewarding for you, I'm sure.
You don't need coaching, do you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you so much. Best of luck to you. And did you have some sponsors you wanted to mention? Yeah,
I'm sponsored by Predator. After I won the World 10-ball, they offered me a pretty good deal, so I'd like to thank Predator Cues for their support. And hopefully 2009 will be better than 2008.
Excellent. Well, again, Darren Appleton joining me, Sam Diep. We are at Derby City Classic 2009. Make sure you tune into InsidePoolMag.com for more great videos. Take care.